Want to find out what the best monitor is for the Xbox Series S? Today I'm going to tell you guys what that is and why you should consider picking one up. Esiva, this is Laserbolt, and welcome to today's video, guys. Today I want to talk to you guys about the best monitors you could pick up for the Xbox Series S. I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys already reserved your Xbox Series X, or if you didn't reserve it, you're probably waiting for Christmas to actually get one from your parents or your girlfriend. Whoever's going to give you one, someone's got to give you one. So the biggest thing is you want to make sure that when you're picking up this console, you're going to be using it to its maximum potential. And when I say maximum potential is, of course, some of you might need to be upgrading to a monitor or a TV, and that's going to be extremely important. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning monitors is because if you're playing and you want to get more competitive and you just want to have a better all experience, you're going to want to play on a monitor. It's just the best way to go. Even though, granted, there are some TVs that do a fantastic and phenomenal job, but unfortunately, if you want to be competitive, if you want to just have a better all experience, a monitor is the way to go. Now, I will let you guys know what TVs are the best in another video. So if you want to make sure you know, make sure you subscribe to the channel and we'll definitely put that video out for you guys. But today we're going to be dedicating ourselves in monitor. The first thing I want to let you guys know, though, the first and most important thing, regardless of whatever monitor you get right now, you're still technically going to have to upgrade regardless. If you currently own a monitor, you're still going to have to upgrade to get the full maximum potential of the Xbox. And I'm going to explain why that is. And it's something you need to be aware of if you decide to purchase a monitor or pick one up. As you guys know, the new Xbox and most of the new graphic cards like a 3070, 3080, 3060, so on and so on, come with a new HDMI technology called HDMI 2.1. Now, prior to that, we had HDMI 2.0. That pretty much all the other TVs that are currently out right now, all the monitors that are currently out right now have that HDMI 2.0 technology. Now, moving forward, HDMI 2.1 is going to be the one that's going to be taking over the whole entirety concept of the Xbox and PlayStation and graphic cards. Now, with that being said, there currently right now is not a monitor that you could go physically go buy that has HDMI 2.1. Now, that doesn't mean that one's not coming out in January or maybe late December, but as of right now, that monitor does not exist physically that you could go purchase or buy at any online store. I'm still going to mention these monitors at the end of the video, so you want to kind of hold back and wait till January or December rolls around, so you can go ahead and pick one up. And of course, there's going to be multiple options by then. But we're going to primarily be focusing on the monitors that I think right now will give you a huge advantage of tapping into that. Now, the only thing I did want to cover is let you guys know what that HDMI 2.1 technology does. It just gives you a faster refresh time. And as you guys know, the Xbox and like the PlayStation 5 is allowing you to have a fast refresh time. But unfortunately, if you have a old monitor that has a 2.0, you're not going to be able to get that, fast refresh time until you actually upgrade. Now, there are TVs though that already have this technology, which I'll cover in my video if you guys maybe decide to pick up a TV instead of a monitor. So let's talk about the first monitor that I want to recommend. The first monitor I want to recommend, and this is a 32-inch monitor. It's actually pretty big. It's going to allow you to enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the whole overall spectrum, and immerse yourself really in. I actually did a review on this monitor, and that is the BenQ EW3270U. Now, this particular monitor, guys, it's actually pretty good. Like I said, it's a 32-inch monitor. In addition to being a 32-inch monitor, it also gives you that nice fidelity where you're going to be able to play in 4K, which is amazing. It also comes with FreeSync, and its maximum refresh rate is of 60 hertz per second. So you're going to get really fast response time. It's not going to be the 120 that everybody's gloating about, but it's going to allow you to get that 60 hertz refresh time at a very big picture. Now, when it comes to monitors, I don't recommend going over like 27. 27 is like the sweet spot for monitors when it comes to like competitive gaming. But overall, in general, you just want to have a very nice immersive feel, and you want to still be competitive. You want to have a nice looking picture. The BenQ EW3270U is definitely the way to go. Now, these are not listed in any like number one, number two. These are just monitors that I feel are going to be very good when it comes to the Xbox. Now, one thing I did want to mention about the monitor is that this is going to allow you to pick this one up. I believe it's $450 on Amazon. I'll leave the link down below so you guys can go check it out. So it's going to be a $450 monitor. Now, moving on to the next monitor, which is the LG 27 UK 650W. This one's a 27-inch monitor and one that I highly recommend. It's a 4K monitor with a nice refresh rate of 60 hertz per second. This is an IPS monitor, and it also comes with a refresh rate or technology of FreeSync. This is definitely a really, really good monitor to pick up, and this one's actually going to cost you like around 200, 280, $300, 300 something dollars, depending on where you actually buy it. I think in Amazon, you could pick one of these up for like about 250, 350. So it's not that expensive, but it's going to give you very good fidelity, very good quality, and it's going to allow you to enable that HDR setting. Okay, so the next monitor we're going to be talking about, this one's a little bit more on the expensive side, and it's actually a really, really good monitor to pick up. It's almost as close as the BenQ, and this is the Acer Nitro XV27 III. Now, this is a 27-inch monitor, but this is not a 4K monitor. This is only a 1920 by 1080 monitor. It has a high refresh rate. The other two I mentioned only had 60 hertz per second. This one comes with 240 hertz per second, but you will not be able to enjoy that 4K resolution. It's still a really good monitor. The picture's going to look good, but you're not going to be getting that HDR 4K resolution. But it's a really good monitor to pick up if you plan on picking up an Xbox. The last one I want to talk to you guys about is the LG 27GL 850. Now, this is a 1440p monitor, and the Xbox already mentioned that they were going to allow you to play in 1440p, and this might be the most viable option if you're trying to, get yourself a monitor and knowing that you need to upgrade next year. That is a very good alternative because these are not that expensive, and you're able to still get really good quality instead of 4K, 2K quality, and still get a really high refresh rate even though you're on HDMI 2.0. So this is going to be a 27-inch monitor. This is the LG 27GL 850. It's a 27-inch monitor, 2K. It's going to give you a refresh rate of 140 hertz per second. The type of panel is an IPS, which is a really good quality. And the technology that's being used to do the refresh rate, of course, is FreeSync technology. Now, this is actually a pretty good monitor. Remember, you're going to be able to get that nice HDR fidelity, but once again, it's not going to give you the most optimal look when it comes to being able to get a full spectrum. Now to mention the monitors that have HDMI 2.0 and the ones you guys should definitely be looking at. All right, guys. So the monitors that we know are being made by three companies. Two that are very reliable and one that we don't know of. So the first one is the new Acer XV28 2K HDMI monitor. There's going to be the first monitor that's going to allow you to have that HDMI 2.1. Plus, it's going to give you a 1,144 gigahertz refresh rate at 4K. Really amazing, and can't wait to actually test this out whenever this comes available. Really excited for this one. This is going to be on an IPS panel, and it's set to release sometime around January, early or mid-January. If you guys are trying to figure out exactly when this is going to be available for you to pick up, I'm expecting these monitors to cost like around $1,000. The retail price on this one is set to be 1,200. So if you're thinking about picking one up, just keep in mind they are going to be very expensive. The next one we have is the Asus ROG HDMI 2 monitor, and this is also once again coming with really high refresh rate. We don't know the full specs on this one yet. I'm assuming it's going to be 144 or maybe 240 hertz per second, and this is supposed to be available in sizes 27, 32, and 43. So really crazy, guys. We're getting in TV territory here. The last one, guys, is the Eve Spectrum 28-inch HDMI monitor. Now, this one in particular, guys, it's a company we haven't heard of. It's a brand new company. They say that from what we researched so far, I'm pretty sure that the monitor is using the monitor LG monitors type of technology. And in addition to that, currently right now they're allowing you to pick one up for 240 hertz refresh rate, and it supposedly supports AMD and FreeSync at a premium level. Now you're able to get this like around $700. So if you go to their website, you can kind of pre-order, and it locks that price for you. But I don't know too much about that company. I've tried reaching out to them to see if they could send us a display model. We're waiting to hear back from them. So hopefully we're able to get in touch with them and give you guys a more overall opinion if the monitor is good or not. But those are the three different monitor companies that are going to have an HDMI 2.0. So if you want to wait till January, I mean, you probably could, and then you don't have to upgrade later. But if you're looking to pick up on a monitor right now, the monitors I mentioned should hold you out till you're able to upgrade either next Black Friday or the following. Maybe this Black Friday we get some really good deals on those monitors I mentioned, and you guys can have yourselves a really good looking monitor. Like I said, I'll go ahead and cover the TVs later on in another video. Plus, if you're planning on picking up a PS5, don't worry about it, guys. I will have you covered as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.